Welcome to Meghan and Harry Tales, where truth cuts through the noise and compassion rises above the tabloids. I'm your host, Adrian, and today we're revisiting an old story with new twists, the infamous bridesmaid dress clash between Meghan Markle and Kate Middleton, a moment from 2018 that the media refuses to let rest. So let's break it down: what's real, what's recycled, and why this story keeps coming back. The year is 2018. Excitement fills the air. The streets of London are abuzz with anticipation as the city prepares for an event that promises to be both historic and heartwarming. A royal wedding is on the horizon. The union of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle is not just a personal milestone, but a global spectacle capturing the hearts and imaginations of millions around the world. Prince Harry, beloved by the world, is about to marry Meghan Markle, a woman who embodies modernity and grace. Their love story, a blend of fairy tale romance and contemporary values, has captivated audiences everywhere. Yet even amidst the joy, whispers of a rift begin to surface. The media, ever hungry for drama, starts to hint at tensions between Meghan and Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge. Speculations run wild, and the public is left to wonder about the true nature of their relationship. A story emerges about a bridesmaid dress, about tears, and about a fracture within the House of Windsor. The tale of a fitting gone wrong, of emotions running high, and of a moment that would be dissected endlessly by the press. Years later, this incident continues to resurface, fueled by new accounts and old rumours. Each retelling adds a new twist, a new layer of intrigue, keeping the public's curiosity alive. Author Tom Quinn, in his book Yes, Ma'am, The Secret Life of Royal Servants, adds another layer to the narrative, reigniting the public's fascination with this royal drama. His insights, drawn from those who serve the royals, offer a glimpse behind the palace walls. But what truly transpired? And more importantly, why does this story continue to hold such sway over the public imagination? Is it the allure of royalty, the fascination with their private lives, or the timeless appeal of a good mystery? Whatever the reason, the tale of the bridesmaid dress remains a captivating chapter in the ongoing saga of the British royal family. The heart of the matter lies in the days leading up to Harry and Meghan's wedding, a time filled with anticipation, excitement, and, as it turns out, a fair share of tension. Reports suggested a disagreement regarding the bridesmaid dresses, specifically those worn by the young bridesmaids, including Princess Charlotte. The dresses, which were meant to be a symbol of joy and celebration, instead became a point of contention. Sources claimed that this disagreement brought Kate, then the Duchess of Cambridge, to tears. The emotional toll of the situation was evident, as Kate was seen wiping away tears, a rare public display of vulnerability from the usually composed Duchess. The incident, quickly dubbed Dressgate by the ever-eager media, became symbolic of a growing rift between Meghan and Kate. The tabloids seized upon the story, amplifying the narrative of discord within the royal family and turning a private moment into a public spectacle. Meghan, however, addressed the incident with grace and composure during her landmark interview with Oprah Winfrey. In a setting far removed from the frenzy of the tabloids, she offered her perspective on what had transpired. While acknowledging the incident occurred, she reframed the narrative, suggesting that it was not she who had made Kate cry, but rather the opposite. Meghan's revelation was a stark contrast to the prevailing media narrative, shedding new light on the dynamics at play. She emphasized that Kate had later apologized, demonstrating a commitment to moving past the incident. This gesture of reconciliation was a poignant reminder that behind the headlines and public personas, there are real people with real emotions. Meghan's account, delivered with sincerity and poise, cast a new light on the incident, highlighting the importance of hearing all sides of a story. Her calm and composed demeanor during the interview underscored her desire to set the record straight, not through confrontation, but through clarity and understanding. In the end, the story of tears and whispers is a reminder of the complexities of human relationships, especially under the intense scrutiny of the public eye. It speaks to the power of narrative and the importance of empathy in understanding the full picture. As the world continues to watch the lives of these royal figures unfold, it is crucial to remember that behind the grandeur and the headlines, there are personal stories filled with both joy and sorrow that deserve to be told with compassion and respect. And so, as we reflect on the events leading up to Harry and Meghan's wedding, let us do so with an open heart, ready to listen to all voices and to understand the whispers behind the tears. Before the wedding, the relationship between Meghan and Kate appeared genuinely warm. They were often seen together, sharing laughs and engaging in friendly conversations. Their interactions seemed to reflect a genuine bond, one that many hoped would strengthen over time. They were often photographed together, smiles exchanged, a sense of camaraderie apparent. Public appearances showcased their seemingly close relationship, and the world watched with admiration as they navigated their roles within the royal family. The media, always eager for a fairy tale, painted them as the epitome of sisterhood. Headlines celebrated their friendship, and articles highlighted their shared experiences and mutual support. It was a narrative that resonated with many, offering a glimpse of unity within the royal family. Yet, following the wedding, a noticeable shift occurred. The once warm and friendly interactions seemed to cool, and their public appearances together became less frequent. Observers began to notice a change in their demeanour, sparking curiosity and concern. The media narrative surrounding the two duchesses transformed. No longer were they the picture of harmony. Instead, stories of tension and discord began to surface. The press, always hungry for drama, seized upon any hint of conflict. No longer were they portrayed as allies, but rather as rivals, constantly compared and pitted against each other. Every gesture, every look was scrutinized, and the media's portrayal of their relationship became increasingly negative. This narrative, fueled by anonymous sources and speculative reporting, created a climate of hostility, impacting public perception and potentially influencing the dynamics within the royal family itself. The constant barrage of negative stories took its toll, casting a shadow over their interactions. The Dressgate incident, whether misconstrued or exaggerated, became a pivotal moment in this evolving narrative. Reports of a disagreement over bridesmaid dresses were blown out of proportion, further straining their relationship in the public eye. It served as a catalyst for further speculation and scrutiny, ultimately overshadowing the genuine bond that may have existed between the two women. The relentless media coverage and public fascination with their relationship created an environment where every action was analysed and often misinterpreted. As time went on, the distance between Meghan and Kate seemed to grow. Their public appearances together became rare, and the media continued to highlight their differences rather than their similarities. The once hopeful narrative of sisterhood had shifted to one of estrangement. Today, Meghan and Kate lead separate lives, each focused on their own families and responsibilities. While the true nature of their relationship remains known only to them, the public's perception has been shaped by years of media speculation and sensationalism. The story of Meghan and Kate serves as a reminder of the power of the media in shaping narratives and the impact it can have on personal relationships. Whether they are truly estranged or simply living their lives apart, the world continues to watch, ever curious about the shifting sands of their royal relationship. The Dressgate incident exemplifies a recurring pattern in the media's coverage of Meghan Markle. It seemed that every positive step she took, every charitable act, every attempt at bridging cultural divides was overshadowed by a manufactured scandal or controversy. Whether it was her family, her fashion choices, or even her approach to motherhood, the media consistently found fault, perpetuating a narrative of negativity and discord. This relentless scrutiny, often bordering on harassment, highlighted the deep-seated biases within certain sections of the media. Meghan, a woman of colour who challenged the traditional mould of royalty, became an easy target for those threatened by her modernity and independence. The Dressgate incident, regardless of its veracity, provided fertile ground for these biases to flourish. So here's the truth. Meghan didn't start the fire, but she got burned by the fallout. She took the blame. She was misrepresented, and even now, with books being written and stories recycled, she's still being dragged for something that was already resolved years ago. But she never lashed out. She didn't retaliate. She kept her head high, kept telling the truth, and kept walking forward with Harry by her side. This isn't about a dress, it never was. It's about control, power, and a media machine that can't handle a woman like Meghan, confident, kind, and unbothered by their narrative. So let's not get distracted. Let's remember the facts. Let's uplift the truth. Thanks for joining me on Meghan and Harry Tales. I'm Adrian. Stay informed, stay kind, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more stories that bring light to the truth. Until next time. Further fueling the flames of negativity.